Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and we are here in my bedroom because my husband is off work and I don't want to run him off his computer to film. So here we are. Anyways, we are here with my empties. 2 months worth. That's because in November I didn't feel like I had enough to really want to talk about, so I decided to wait. Now we got plenty though. So first we're gonna go into makeup. Here we have in Shop Miss A Beauty Blender. This is not the right one. I bought this thinking that it was going to be this amazing thing, and then when it was kind of average and kind of hard, but not unusably hard. It does still like expand when you wet it and everything. I was like, what are people bragging about? Turns out I bought the wrong one. You want to buy the one that's $1.55, not the one that's $1. I did buy those. I will have a end of 2018 haul coming up soon because that's when I ordered it. And yeah, that one is so much better. But this was still perfectly serviceable, so I still recommend getting the $1.55 one. Here we have a mini of a MAC Fix Plus. You guys know I love MAC Fix Plus. But I want to see if I could find something less expensive. I'm not going to make my own. I know myself and I know that's not going to happen. So I would just like to find a cheaper dupe of some variety. Here we have a mascara. This is the Neutrogena Healthy Volume Mascara, and this was surprisingly good. Got this nice big fat natural bristle wand that I like. I got a lot of volume out of it, and I actually really enjoyed it, and nobody talks about this, so I was kind of surprised by it. It showed up in a Walmart beauty box a million years ago. Here we have the Kat Von D Painted Lipstick in Ritual. Can I get a swatch out of this? Yeah, a little bit of a swatch there. This actually made me like kind of warmer pinky brown nudes because I don't know. I like much more pink to my nude than this. But you can't get this anymore. They don't make them anymore. I don't buy from Kat Von D anyway. I am going to hang on to this and send it to a friend of mine who collects Kat Von D stuff. So that is that. Here we have a powder. This is the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder. Once I got the hang of this, because I had to wind up using a bit more than I initially expected to really mattify my face. Once I got the hang of this, I actually really liked it. I don't think I would purchase this because, like I said, I kind of have to use a lot. I kind of have to use a lot of loose setting powder in general to really feel like I'm mattified. But for what it was, I liked it. I have an eyeshadow. I finally finished my Stila Kitten eyeshadow mini that I had, and I was very happy to do that. This is a gorgeous, like, kind of neutral eyeshadow, but still it's a nice, really good pop on the eyelids. I used this as a highlight as well, face highlight, and it worked great for that, so I actually kind of want to buy it again. But you get like this huge pot of it, and I don't know if I want to commit to something that big. Here we have the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. I remember this being okay, like nothing spectacular. I have stuff that I like better, but for filling in the pores, it did its job, so that's what really matters. MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base. I weirdly like this, and I can't quite explain why, but I always do. Okay. I think it just makes like a good first step primer, because you know it makes your foundation go on really nicely. It does give a little bit of a glow, like not a really huge one by any means, but it's really nice. I don't know if I would ever purchase it, but if I ever make MAC orders, this is what I tend to get as a sample. Another mascara, this one not so good. This is the NARS Audacious Mascara. I did not like this wand. It stabbed me a lot, and I did not think it was anything impressive considering NARS prices, so I would not recommend that. I have a Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in Rose Gold. Finished 2 mini caviar sticks this year. Rose Gold is a gorgeous color. I have another one in my collection because I bought a little set near the end of the year of these, like a Christmas holiday set. And I'm happy to still have it. I actually really like these. They make really great bases. Here is my Julep Get In Line clear lip liner, and it's really nice. I do really enjoy it. I tend to go through it kind of quickly for it being $16. Like, I will finish a full size of this in like 2 months. So, I'll add it to a Julep Maven box. I would probably never purchase it like on its own. And also from Julep, this is the gel eyeliner. That's why I was trying to say gel. And Navy Smoke. And it's a really nice navy eyeliner, but you can get a navy eyeliner from the drugstore for like half the price. I think this was also like $16. And now some samples. The Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue in O2 Vanilla. I really like this foundation. I cannot quite explain why, but I always do. Like, it always looks good on, it wears really well, it has the kind of light to medium coverage that I usually prefer. If I go through 5 foundations in 2019, I'm gonna buy this, and if I don't bring in a ton of other foundations. So yeah, there's one foundation I want to buy in 2019 at some point, but otherwise I think I'm just gonna save up my foundation purchases and buy this during a sale, because I always really like those samples, and I always get those samples when I can, so I should just buy the freaking foundation. What are you? Oh, this is the Marc Jacobs Undercover Perfecting Coconut Face Primer. This felt really nice on the skin, and it did smell good. This is not made for my oily skin. I got so oily with this. If you have dry skin, this would probably be really nice though. Not meant for me. This was interesting. This is a Set Blot and Translucent Powder Single Dose Cosmetic Compact. So the idea is you have this little poof in here that is covered with powder, and you can take it on the go without having to bring like a whole compact. This did totally work for that. It was really interesting actually. I have a couple of these laying around. It does smell a little alcohol-y, honestly, which I thought was kind of weird, but it worked. Yeah, it still smells kind of alcohol-y, even though it's been in here for like over a month, so, you know, take that for what you will, but it does work. And finally, for makeup, before I get into everything else, I have the Sephora Velvet Eyeshadow. This was not good. Like, it creased immediately. I had to take off my eye makeup and completely redo it, so would not recommend. So, on a whim, I decided to separate all my stuff into categories because I actually have the space to separate everything out, so go figure. So, I'll go over my husband's stuff first, since it is the biggest stuff in here. He went through a family size of the Garnier Whole Blends Legendary Olive Shampoo and Conditioner. He does really like this brand because the conditioner will lather in his hair, and he does really like that. So yeah, he really liked these, and I would actually repurchase them for him. He also went through a Suave Men's Sports Body Wash. I have no idea what he thought of this. It does smell really nice, so he didn't complain about it, so I assume he liked it fine. I got this on a coupon, and if I could get it really cheap again, I would. For him. Let's do body next. Here we have a Zany Lady Body Scrub in the Cake Sniffer with pink sugar frosting and birthday cake. This does smell really good. They did change the scrub formula recently because the old one, this one, would leak some, but I'm sure the new one is just as good. I just haven't tried one. I have 2 sets of bath bombs. I don't know what this one is, but I did use it. I just found it in my stuff, so I used it one day, and it wasn't very good, so I would not want to figure out what that was. Here we have the Queen V Bombshell 3 bath bombs in the Sweet Orange and Rosemary Oil scent for menstrual discomfort relief. I have no idea if it really helped with that, but they did smell really good, and they were nice and fizzy and fun to watch bubble up in the bath, so I would actually probably purchase these again. Here we have a Eucerin Smoothing Repair Dry Skin Lotion. This was fine, but nothing special. I have 2 of these because it was over 2 months. Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Creams. These are the little mini $10 ones. I do really like these. I have a bigger $20 one in my stash. If I ever went through enough of my lotions to feel okay with buying a $40 lotion for myself, honestly, I actually probably would. But I have a lot of lotion, so I don't want to buy anything that expensive. So I wouldn't necessarily buy that right now, but I would in the future. And one of those I got from a kit. So I would definitely, like, if they came out with another kit next holiday season, I would buy that again. I have 2 Zany Lady sprays, one in Butterscotch Brew and one in Token. Token is Wildberry, Lime, and Chambord. This smelled really good and I would repurchase. The Butterscotch Brew was Caramel Custard, Root Beer, and Vanilla Cupcake. This was a little bit of a strong root beer scent, so probably wouldn't purchase this one again, but it was nice. It's just a bit intense, I guess I should say. Here we have the Body Shop Vineyard Peach Shower Gel. This does smell really good, and I do like their shower gels. They're kind of expensive for what they are, but I got this one at TJ Maxx, and when I get them, that's where I get them from. So I would repurchase from there, but probably not full price. Let's move on into face. I have 2 sets of makeup wipes. I would not purchase these again. I don't know why I bought them in the first place. The Clean and Clear Lemon Cleansing Wipes. Once I realized how heavily scented these were of lemon, I was terrified to put these anywhere near my eyes. So, no. They took off face makeup fine, but I would not put them anywhere near my eyes. I kept these in my makeup bag, the Boogie Wipes, natural saline wipes for stuffy noses. These are not made to take off makeup, but I used them to like clean up swatches and to clean up, you know, mistakes on my face, and they worked fine for that. I got these on some kind of incredible discount with a coupon, so that's why I have them. Here is the Clean and Clear Deep Action 60-Second Shower Mask. I do really like this. I like how it kind of deep cleans my face in a short amount of time. I even cut it open and got a lot more product out of it because it had stopped squeezing, but I could see like this much of product still in there. But I would purchase this again. I want to go through a couple of masks before I do, but I would totally purchase this again. I really liked it. Here we have the Lancome Rehydrating Comforting Toner with Acai Honey. I did actually really like this. I got this in an influencer box, and it is $28 for the full size. And I have a couple of toners, so I would not purchase it right now. If I went through all of my toners, I would actually probably consider purchasing this, even though it's stupidly expensive. But I really liked it, so who cares? Another thing that is stupidly expensive, and the only reason I don't buy this is because you don't get a lot of product in it. This is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Vacuum Cleaner Pore Purifying Mask. I swapped for a couple of these and a friend of mine sent me one, but this does like deep clean your face really nicely as well. It smells like eggs, so it smells like sulfur. That is like my one true complaint about it, other than the fact that it's Dr. Brandt, not a lot of product comes in here. But it stinks. It smells really bad. But other than that, it works really well. But it is intense and it will leave your face bright red. So, there is that. Here's the Ren Evercalm Global Protection Day Cream. This is fine if you like kind of a deeper moisturizing. A little too much for my skin, so I would not purchase that. I think I got that in the Ipsy bag. Here we have the Shiseido Ultimune Power Infusing Concentrate. I do really like this. I've gone through probably a dozen of these minis. And I have purchased a half size before. They don't sell the half size anymore as far as I can tell though, so I have to either suck it up and buy the $67 one or figure out something a little bit better priced. Glytone Anti-Aging Night Cream. This was okay, a little bit heavy for my skin, but I had it so I used it. The Biore Charcoal Cleansing Micellar Water. I did like this. It does have kind of a not great smell to it, but it's charcoal based, so that doesn't shock me. You can buy these little minis for $2.99 and they're great, and they lasted me like 2 months. So here we have the Bioderma Sensible H2O Micellar Solution. This took off my eye makeup. I was suitably impressed. I will give it that. But Bioderma's still kind of awkward to get in the States. Like, I can't just go down to the drugstore and buy it. But if they sold it on like Ulta's website or something, I would probably buy it. Not that I need micellar water right now. I have a crap ton. Here we have the Ole Henriksen Transforming Walnut Scrub. This is an intense scrub. Be prepared to only use a little bit, or else you will scratch the crap out of your face. But I did really like it, but just have to be careful. Here we have the Tata Harper Rejuvenating Serum. I did not like this. It felt kind of greasy on my face. I would not seek that out again. Here we have the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. This was kind of greasy. I actually sold my full size to a friend of mine because I was not looking forward to having to use it up. And she's like, ooh, I'll try it. Let's just sell it to me. And I'm like, have it. I hope she enjoys it. And finally, for face stuff, I have the Dermovia Lace Appeal Black Bamboo Charcoal Peel Off Mask. So this was the mask that I got from BoxyCharm that had like the big lace thing that I laid over my face after I put the product itself on. Oh my god, I think I lost like 7 layers of skin getting these things off my face. And for $30, you really only get 2 masks out of it. Because you can't reuse the lace parts, and to really get a good peel, you kind of have to use a lot of product in the peel stuff. So for that alone, I would not pay $30 for 2, maybe 3 masks. No. Now let's do some hair stuff. But no, wait, I guess I'll go over these first. Let's see, I have my face masks here. Here we have the Sue Donkey Milk Sleeping Mask. I really did not like this. It was way too heavy for my skin. The Acure Radically Rejuvenating Under Eye Hydrogels. These would not stay in place. They just pissed me off. The No. 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Serum Boost Sheet Mask. This is one of those masks that has like the little ears behind it so that you can like, it'll stay on your face. So if I'm paying $5.99 a mask, I appreciate that little extra to it. It was actually really good. I bought a bunch of these on discount from Walgreens when they had like a $5 coupon that counted towards every mask. If I could get at least some kind of deal on them again, I would totally buy them again. Probably not for $5.99 a piece, but these are really good. Here we have the NOHJ Intracell 24 Gold Therapy Mask. This was nice. And the Misha Super Aqua Cell Renew Snail Hydrogel Mask. This was fine. Now for hair, I have 2 hair masks. This is one I got from 0.8 liter. I used this when my hair was still long before I cut it all off. This is the S&P Shining Nature Purity Split Ends Prevention Hair Mask. So the idea was to put the restorative mask on, and it was actually like this little thing that I put around my hair. Here, you can kind of see on the package right there. So I had to put that in there for like 15 minutes, and then it had a serum that I spread out over my hair as well. I still have like 4 of these left, and I don't have long hair anymore, so these can be a little much for shorter hair, although I still got plenty of bleach in here that needs some TLC. This was actually really nice. I will say, you need some damaged ass hair, or else this is going to make you greasy AF. So take that into consideration, but for my bleached out ends, it was really nice. Here we have the Coco Star Split End Therapy. This was the same idea. It's a hair wrap, actually. It did not come with an extra serum, though. This was also pretty nice. The SNP was better, but that doesn't really surprise me considering it was a 2-step and this was a 1-step. Here we have the L'Oreal Everpure Rosemary Moisture Conditioner. I actually just finished the shampoo yesterday as I'm filming this, but it's for January, not December empties. This is a really good formula. I hate the smell of these, so I would not get this scent again. I got this in Influencer as well like 2 years ago, and I finally used it up. I didn't like using it because I didn't like the smell of it, but I finally made myself use it up this year. I actually used up the conditioner to shave with, to be perfectly honest. But it's a good conditioner too. Like I said, I just really did not like that smell, and I didn't want it in my hair, so I wouldn't put it in my hair. Here's one of my favorite hair masks, the Thank God It's Natural Honey Miracle Hair Mask. This is another thing where you need some damaged ass hair to use it, but it smells so good. It smells amazing, you guys, and I freaking love it. If I ever go through all of my hair masks, this is probably what I would repurchase, and you can get this from Target. I got this in a Target beauty box. Here we have the Living Proof Prime Style Extender. I do actually really like this stuff. It's like a step to kind of tame the frizz in my hair. So yeah, I've actually purchased this before, and I would again, but this was just a little mini that I had hanging around. This is the Melissa Autry Sea Salt Spray. Can't get this anymore, so it doesn't matter, but it didn't do much anyway. The Pure Brazilian Leave-In Conditioner. This was really nice. I don't know exactly where to get this though, and I usually just buy it as a 10, and it does the same thing, so yeah. But I got that in like an Ipsy bag. here we have the Alterna Bamboo Smooth Candy Oil Dry Oil Mist. I wound up really, really liking this. I don't know if it's just, you know, the mechanism of having a spray dry oil, but this was really nice on my hair and I really enjoyed it. And finally, before I get into a couple of samples, we have the Bumble and Bumble BB Don't Blow It Fine Hair Styler. For it's like, you put it in and you don't blow dry your hair, and it kind of helps tame the frizz as well. And actually, this is pretty nice. Out of the two of these for that purpose, I would go with the Living Proof, but this works pretty nicely too. Finally, a couple of samples. I don't have that many for 2 months, surprisingly. Well, non-makeup samples anyway. We have the Clinique for Men Moisturizing Lotion. This did work, but it has a really strong scent. And I'm not super into scent in my hair, my face care, so. Here we have the Haas Kalahari Melon Oil Color Protecting Shampoo and Conditioner. My hair felt so good after using this. I love Haas products. I've gone through a full size of their shampoo and conditioner before, and I will definitely repurchase. I just have a lot of shampoo and conditioner right now, so I'm trying to not buy anymore. Here's the Vichy Mineral 89 Skin Fortifying Daily Booster. I thought this was a serum. This is like an essence, and I probably actually would purchase it for that purpose because it was really nice. I just mistook it for what it was. I was like, this is really light for a serum. But no, this is an essence. This is like an extra boost of hydration for your face, and it was really nice. Speaking of serums, this is the Boots No. 7 Laboratories Line Correcting Booster Serum. This was also really nice. I got about 3 uses out of it, so I couldn't tell you if it really like corrected lines or anything. I would be willing to purchase it though and find out though. They make really good serums. I have a full size of one of their serums in my back stock. And finally, I have a Biore nose strip. These are always really nice. Just be careful with them so you don't break any capillaries in your nose or whatever. But it does feel nice to pull these out and see all the gunk you got out your nose. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!